Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So, guys, I've been kind of guided to kind of start doing these live readings. I tried to do one yesterday. Well, I did do one yesterday, but for some reason it didn't save to my channel. So I'm gonna try that whole thing again. And don't want to hear about people not being punctual, yeah, because I'm punctual. If I say I'm gonna be there at 10 o'clock, I'll be there before. That's how I roll anyway. So obviously I'm 5 minutes early. Gonna set the mood. Um, how's everyone finding the energies um, during this lunar moon, man? The energies have been wild and intense. Very impulsive energy. Um, Endings and new beginnings are current. Yeah, let me just send you guys some. Let me just set. Need to set the mood. We've still got 5 minutes. I'd like to get everything prepared before the reading. Um, so we're good to go, and the energy's right. I've got a frequency on in the background, and the frequency is this. Is it going to tell me what frequency I've got in there? Oh, I don't know. No, it's not going to tell me anyway. This thing is dead. 1 second. Oh yeah, this energy is intense. But yeah, I'm not too sure. So I come to a conclusion. Kind of got the download about how I should kind of do my videos, and so the the readings that I upload, I aim for 15 to 20 minutes for the video, and the lives are gonna aim for around maybe 25 to 30 minutes, and then the personal readings are 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the messages that are coming through. Um, so that's kind of cool. I'm just starting to figure out how this the live and all that works. Send you guys some blessings, peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, health, and forgiveness. I should have really went out grinding today, but I didn't. I was out um, being impulsive. Yeah, I was out being impulsive, man. Um, so yeah, and I have to make some other arrangements and that because it's yeah, the Scorpio moon, the Scorpio moon. I'm not gonna blame the full moon as well. I'm gonna own my shit. Yeah, I was just acting impulsively today. But that's okay. It's all right now and again. Just clearly space as well. I always have crystals around me to amplify the energy. So whoever's in the room as well, they're kind of I'm connected with the energy as well. I've just got hella crystals about. Uh, yeah, just in there. All right, so about like three minutes or something. Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah, three minutes to kind of set the mood. And I'm going to put all my information in the drop down menu as well. So if any of you are interested in a personal reading, wanting a bit of guidance on your path, I'm going to hit you up. And no, I can't put it at the end. Yeah, so I'll put it in the description menu afterwards as well. Yeah, this energy is a bit mad. This energy is mad. Mm. Mm. Um, what else is going on? Yeah, I feel like I'm floating today. I don't feel grounded. Yeah, I'm not grounded today. I don't. Yeah, there's what's going on. What else is going on? Yeah, I just feel ungrounded today. Yeah, just feel all floaty and not like I feel like I'm leaving the body instead of yeah. It's really weird. So what's the time, mate? We've got 2 minutes still. So yeah, I'm going to be using my main tarot deck, one to clarify, and I'm going to be using to finish up. I'm going to be using guidance by Archangel Michael, just to give us some guidance on the current situation, or some advice that the collective needs right now. So yeah, it should be interesting to see what comes up, because yesterday there was a ego battle going on. So yeah, that the ego battle is probably still going to continue. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes, and yeah, we'll try aim for about 30 minutes for the reading. So yeah, we see how it goes anyway. Because yesterday's one didn't save onto my channel for some reason. So I don't know why. We just got a minute, and then we get going, mate. Hope everyone's taking care of themselves during this time, man. Because the energy is just mad. All right, so let's get it. All right, so there's movement. Things are moving forward. This was at the bottom of the deck. This is I'll pull out. I'll start with the bottom of the deck, the first card. So there's movement forward. Movement forward. So you may have been going through a period of stagnation, and things are starting to begin to move forward. Yeah, you're learning. You're sitting in your power, and observing. So you may be kind of experiencing just contemplation, and maybe a lot up in your head a lot, and maybe dealing with some mental, being anxious, maybe being anxious, maybe anxious at the moment, um, because the you're moving forward on your journey, and I think you're kind of stepping into the unknown. You're kind of stepping into who you're meant to be. But things are going to start moving fast. You may get a message that may be of like not shock, but like someone says, "Oh yeah, have you taken something?" And then you explain the situation, and it's like, "Oh yeah, it's like it's kind of fast, but not serious. Like it may catch you off guard and stuff." So yeah, something's coming in fast though. Let's see what else. But yeah, you're plodding along. There's forward movement. So yeah, if there was a period of stagnation, things are going to start to move forward. Maybe you was in the cocoon phase and kind of the hermit phase, kind of being isolated and in yourself, and now you're starting to emerge and maybe take steps forward. Um, let's see what else is where else is this is going. Yeah, because there's a situation that there is that you kind of lost the battle. So if things weren't working out in a relationship, you kind of know that things weren't working, and you're cutting your ties. It's maybe with a job, friendships, relationship. You're starting to see that things weren't working, um, and you know that that's kind of you're watering dead plants to a certain degree. So you're kind of cutting your losses, and um, yeah, you're cutting your losses from a certain situation, man. You're calling it a day. Yeah, with this might have been a karmic cycle. So the situation that you're walking away from um, was of like lower vibrations, of like the dark. It triggered your negative side, should I say, or your ego. So just using this as an example, a karmic relationship, the sex may be great, but they will trigger all your negative side, if that makes sense. And karmic relationships can be cool, they can be fun, but they may trigger your addiction. So if you've got drinking problems and stuff, they will trigger that and fuel that. We're not taking all them, guys. No, it's not happening, mate. Yeah. So yeah, you're cutting your ties with this situation of lower vibrations. Maybe a partner, maybe a job, maybe family members or friends that no longer resonate with you. That's of like lower vibrations, and they trigger you to be your more toxic self instead of your more divine self, should I say. Um, when you're juggling, you're like weighing up the situation. So some of you that have tasted um, the spiritual side and like see and how things flow with ease. But you're still having this kind of battle with the mind over heart kind of thing. The ego versus spirit is in the battle, and this may be triggered because of this ending. The cycle. Oh, it's the ending of a cycle of a karmic relationship, but you're balancing up the pros and cons of it. Um, but things are going to be coming once you make this decision. Things are going to be coming together, and you may be getting together with having a reunion. Yeah, I'm getting reunion. So maybe this decision may lead you to your fulfillment of what you wanted. So if you wanted to, obviously was looking for a new job, you'd obviously have to end a first job that was triggering to you, and then step into the role that you're meant to actually be in. And this could be with relationships as well. Like if you're looking for your like soulmate or life partner, you may have to end this karmic cycle and go for that period of being alone and the unknown to then meet the person that you're meant to meet, if that makes sense. Yeah, let's see what else is going on. It's very interesting. Some of you may be a Pisces, and some of you need to drink more water. And yeah, these are in your emotions at the moment. Maybe going through some emotional stuff right now because of yeah, you maybe just be doing healing. Suppressed emotions come to the surface, maybe. Just dealing with just going through emotional stuff right now, man. And that's okay. Just be gentle and kind to yourself at these times if you're experiencing the turmoil. But yeah, you think wait that situation with this person, place or thing, job, it's but you're feeling like it's a burden and there's a lot to carry. So yeah, maybe even I'm getting more relationship for some reason. There's relationship. Or yeah, and even having a job is you could have relationships in the job, like you're having a relationship with your boss as well. But it's like burden, man. It's weighing you down. Yeah, so you need to kind of make steps to kind of end that cycle, man, because you're feeling very weighed down by um by that them surroundings, people, places, or things. You've been feeling like you're weighed down by it. Yeah. You need to make a. You need to cut something. Yeah, something needs to be cut. Yeah, something needs to be chopped, ended, cut. Let's see what else is going on. Actually, let me clarify that. Actually, yeah, let's clarify this. Um, yeah, I need a bit more information than that, mate. But you're learning from that situation. The situation the situation is a life lesson that you need to learn. Um, and you're gonna grow from the situation is what I'm getting. So even though it feels like it's a burden and weighing you down, and I've got the same card just come out again. Look. So yeah, you're kind of in a battle at the moment with the self and the ego, um, the soul. You've got an internal battle going on, but it's a life lesson that you're working on at this moment. So you're going to gain strength and wisdom from this situation, whether it's a job, relationship, friendship. The dynamics of things are changing, and you're being aware of this. So it's going to be causing you a lot of conflict internally, mentally, and emotionally, maybe physically even. Yeah, look, conflict, full of conflict. Look, yeah, all right, cool. But yeah, this got life lessons and it's teaching you. You're like taking baby steps, but you're gonna emerge to be the person that you are meant to be, should I say? Let's see what else is popping. Yeah, you're plodding along, moving along forward, like moving, like going forward graciously. So that's cool. Yeah, just contemplating still. Some of you maybe not trusting the journey. Let's see what else is coming up. What else you got? What else is popping? Yeah, because in that situation, there's a lack of balance. So you may be given a lot of your energy in this situation and not receiving the same energy back. So yeah, whatever situation it is, your energy is not being reciprocated. Um, and this could be in a job as well. Like you may be going to a job and they're not appreciating you as a person and your time and energy that you put into um, the workplace or whatever, man. But yeah, things are gonna start looking up. You've got bright future, man. Bright future. What? Yeah, you're going into calmer waters. So once you make a decision, lesson that you're going to go through or currently going through, you're going to start going into calmer waters. So if you're going through, if this thing is triggering you mentally, emotionally, or even physically, like if you're overworking in the job and it's taking a toll on the body, once you make this decision to kind of find balance, whether you need to drop hours down, end the relationship, once you make the decision to create the balance, whether you've got to end stuff, yeah, things are going to start turning for the better. Like you're going to have a bright future, um, and the waters are going to start being more calmer. So this is a karmic cycle coming to an end. But you need to make the decision to kind of end it. But you're plodding along, taking steps forward. But as soon as you make this decision, to doesn't need to be a permanent ending. It just might mean need changing or rearranging. So not all relationships need to end. They just need to. Is it being reciprocated? Is it benefiting you? Ask yourself that. Um, and you're daydreaming, man. You're daydreaming, contemplating in your head a lot, thinking. You're thinking about. You're not noticing what's in front of you, and you're more worried about let's clarify that. Yeah, you're all in your head, man. Some of you are all in your head. Some of you need to go out and ground, because if you're stuck in your head, things ain't going to materialize. um yeah, some of you got love on the mind though, so this may be to do with this relationship, maybe because someone's got someone else on their mind. So this may be a relationship. It may be a relationship. It may be a twin flame thing. I'm not sure, but there's going to be a union of two souls coming together, and it's divine. It's a divine relationship. So just because things don't work out at the moment doesn't mean they won't work out in the future. The universe is just redirecting you. Some of you situations need to end, then to find your own path, and then to reunite. Just to make that clear. Um, yeah, someone around you that's not good for you though. Someone's scheming on you. Someone is not wishing your downfall. I don't talk about negative shit, but someone hasn't got your best interest at heart. So this may be a person. This person is someone close to you. So you may be asking them for advice, and they're just giving you bullshit advice. That's not for your highest good. So watch out for this person. This person may have brown hair. Not to say, yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting brown for some reason. Brown hair or dark hair. But yeah, they ain't got your best interest at heart. Yeah, this is someone close. This is not the person in the reading, though. I don't feel. This is someone else. It may be a Taurus, is what I'm getting. But yeah, you're turning your back on the situation that no longer serves you. The things that no longer serve you, people, places, and things, you're starting to question it. Maybe you're outgrowing, you're evolving. So you're turning your back on things that no longer serve you. This may be Scorpio energy to do with the lunar moon as well, because Scorpio is about death and rebirth, endings and beginnings. So things that no longer serve you, you're going to be turning your back on it, and you may be having a dark night of the soul or experiencing a lot of darkness because of the moon. Basically, things coming to the surface for healing, um, which is interesting. That's funny that come up in the readings. What I get like um, confirmations, should I say, like yeah, to do with the moon. Some of you may be having a dark night of the soul or an ego death at the moment. If you're having an ego death and you don't know what that is, send me an email and or a DM on Instagram. We can have a chat. Um, Yeah, because ego deaths ain't pleasant. You're no longer the ego is dying, but you're not physically dying, but you may feel like you're physically dying. That things that you used to enjoy, you will no longer enjoy them. There's going to be like conflict. You feel like there's a battle going on. I keep saying this of recent. The ego versus the soul. There's a internal battle going on. A head versus the heart. Oh yeah, this come up in the last reading as well. So there's hella conflict in the collective right now. You're going for a lot. There's a lot going on. Yo, I beg some of you is just get your spiritual practices down to a T, yeah. Discipline. You don't have to do it like people think meditating. You got to go like into a mountain and zen out and all that. Dude, just practice breathing and concentrating on your breath for like 5 to 10 minutes, man. Bang on some meditation music, some frequency and hertz. You can heal by doing nothing basically. Like I leave it on in the background and it's healing you while you're occupied with other shit. So just to let you know, but there's bless you lot. Yeah, there's a karmic cycle going on that needs to end. That is triggering your negative side, so more of your toxic traits, and you're having a battle versus with the ego. So the soul versus the ego is battling. So the head versus the heart. But you're aware of all this, and there's a fucking there is chaotic out there. I told you the Scorpio energy is chaotic, you know. Um, yeah, endings, and I got Scorpio in Pluto. I'm not really too sure what that means. So if any of you know what that means, the Scorpio and Pluto, hit the comments and let me know, please. Let's see what else is going on. But yeah, there's conflict going on, and you're walking away from what no longer serves you. And the lovers come out again. Alright, so I love these cards. They're so peng. Look. But yeah, the lovers come out again. So there's a relationship that's divinely guided, but something needs to end. The cycle needs to end first. So what I'm getting, maybe some of you in like some kind of separation or whatever, or going through a cycle, maybe a dark night of the soul or ego death. You're going through a cycle that needs to end. Once this cycle ends, you're gonna basically kind of be more of your true self, and then your soulmate, your divine, your counterpart is going to be, you're going to come across your counterpart or reunite with your counterpart is what I'm getting. But there's a battle for the ego and the soul at the moment, which is just going wild with people and shit. Bless you, though. Yeah, you're getting there. You're not just ready yet. You're almost at the end of the cycle. So you're at number 9. When it gets to 10, that's when the cycle's ready to end. So yeah, you still got a few lessons to learn. So you might not be able to see what you're experiencing and why you're experiencing it. But once you kind of understand what lessons the situation has to teach you, that's when you level up and then you can progress forward in your journey. But you're not there just yet. So try journaling as well, journaling and writing about what you're experiencing, and then working on strategies to kind of um, help eliminate the problems that you're going through, if that makes sense. Um, or get a reading if you guys are interested in readings and shit to give you some guidance on actions to take to move forward. Um, like a few people on my Insta got readings, and then I love it when they get a reading, and then within a few days I'm seeing them take action and shit. It's like, yeah, you need to drink more water, and they're onto it. It's like, yeah, well, that's the whole point of getting a reading, to get guidance and then act on the guidance. It's all good getting a reading, but if you're not acting on it, then nothing's going to materialize, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, but you're feeling tied to a situation. The number 9, yeah, you're feeling tied to the situation. Um, that's you're feeling stuck, and you can't let go of what's holding you back. So this may be a person, place, or thing. This may be even be an addiction. So you may be having a problem with alcohol or substances, and yeah, you're having a some kind of, you've been feeling tied to the situation. So it may be a person, substances, or alcohol that's kind of stopping you from progressing, or maybe not being disciplined. Like, yeah, if you like to go drinking or whatever, um, that's another. I'm not getting into that. That's the next thing anyway. But yeah, the situation is you're being tied. Instead of the situation, you're feeling tied to the situation and stopping your growth. You feel like, so maybe you're stuck in a job that you no longer like, and you feel kind of tied to it and can't progress forward, um, because you've got to pay bills and stuff. But let's see what comes out. You may need to just step into the unknown and just take the risk and do the change. It doesn't have to be a job. It could be a relationship, cutting friends and family off. I don't know. Whoever's not vibrating with you, they need to go. Is what I say of the energies now. Um, some of you've got money on the mind, or some of you've either got money on the mind, like you're being kind of greedy, should I say, greedyish energy. You're just holding too tight onto money. But yeah, some of you are being hella greedy or materialistic ego. Some of you just kind of stuck in your ego or don't want to let the ego go. You're holding very tight onto the ego, or you have a very big ego and it's running the show. That's it. That's it. We've got it. The ego is running the show. All this situation is all fucking ego. So all this situation and all this shit is all ego. This karmic cycle, yeah, they're all triggering your ego to cause your ego death. Interesting. All right, cool. So yeah, like I was saying before, I said what you're experiencing, what you're experiencing is divine. Yeah, come on, get it out, guys. Work with me here, shit. Yeah, it's a divine, like it's an ego death. It's you're awakening. You're becoming more. Your consciousness is expanding, should we say? But yeah, it's all ego. You're trying to trap in your ego. This is an ego reading. The battle, the great battle for the dominance of the physical body, the heart versus the head, and the ego versus the spirit. It's wild. It's mad. But yeah, it's a spirit. You're on the spiritual path, man. You're the magician. You're infinite. You know, you're connected to source and shit. Anything can materialize. You can manifest whatever you want into reality. But you just need to grind it in, man. Some of you, you're fruiting, so the seeds of your labor are going to start blooming very soon as well. Just to let you guys know, which is awesome. So all your hard work, you may have been disciplined on your spiritual practice. You may have been going to the gym, making them little changes or whatever, and feel like you weren't getting anywhere, but they're materializing. They're coming. They're coming, gang. Just stay with it, yeah. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. All right, let's see what else is going on. Yes, we've got it's called the Five of Wands in reverse. So conflict coming to an end. So once you make the decision to kind of things are moving forward. Once you make the decision to no, not even decision. Once you understand this lesson, what it has to teach you, it's going to bring all conflict is going to come to an end. So things may come to the surface for healing, mental, physical, emotional healing. Yeah, not and stuff happens to us to slow us down to make us turn within. So if your wrist and legs start hurting, it's to slow you down to make you question shit. If you get randomly ill and you don't get ill and you're out for a couple of days, it's to slow you down to make you start questioning shit like and make you turn within to slow you down. Because if you're bedbound, where are you gonna go? You nowhere. You can't go anywhere. Yeah, well, most people will sit there and binge watch a fucking a Netflix or whatever. But yeah, try use them times more constructively, man. Um, You're contemplating still. Let me clarify that. So was that the Seven of Pentacles? Contemplating, contemplating. I think you've had a taste of the spiritual side. You've had a taste of the magic, and you want more of it. But the ego's not letting go. The ego will fight to their death. The ego will try even like yeah. The ego will dig up your darkest, most deepest shit to stay in control, just so that the soul won't win. But it's about dismantling the ego. You can't fully kill the ego. Yeah, what you're going through. What you're currently going through is it's divine. It's divinely orchestrated. So it's a life lesson that's a part of your soul's journey for evolution and growth, which is cool. So yeah, you guys, the once you understand what the lesson has to teach you, things are gonna change dramatically. Things are gonna change so dramatically. Yeah, your life's gonna. Let's say if the world comes out within the next few cards, it's divine. Um, let me let me clarify that. Um, you may feel like you're being thrown off course. So, say for instance, you've been doing a lot of healing work, and then you feel like, oh, you're taking steps forward, and then you get knocked 10 steps back. Yeah, don't let it throw you off course. That's what happens. You go forward to go back. You know, next time you hit that same lesson or whatever, you'll see it differently and think, oh, yeah, no, I understand that now. So don't be thrown off course by having to take steps backwards, and that is totally normal. I need to clarify that as well. But you're kind of you're sitting observing. You're sitting observing. You're not acting. You're actually learning to be more centered from this situation and questioning shit. So come on, give me some more insight on that card, please, guys. Yeah, you're observing the situation, man. Um, and it's vital. It's like once you get it, things are changing. Like yeah, as soon as you and that's in the set. You got two suns in this, and the sun is like the ultimate card in the deck, and you got two of them. So yeah, once you learn this lesson in life, once you kind of um, understand that the ego doesn't run the show, you're going to be flying. If you're into like, it depends how deep down the rabbit hole you want to go in it. That's all I'm saying. Like yeah, how far are you looking to go? Because it's non-stop. Oh, yeah, you got the hangman in reverse. So things are going to start moving forward. You're no longer in that hermit phase. You're no longer in that contemplating. You know what direction you want to take. So whether it's yeah, you want to this cycle to end. You want change, and you're taking steps forward to change as well. So that's awesome. You're no longer contemplating. Yeah, there's no longer stagnation. Things are gonna start moving. But just make sure you step outside your comfort zone, guys. Some things are uncomfortable, and to embrace the unknown. Some people stay in relationships that no longer serve them just because they're comfortable. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, you're wasting time. I've experienced it. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing, but it depends where your soul needs to go. If you know your soul's got places to go, make them steps to move forward. Well, as soon as you do, there's going to be a reunion. Things are going to start falling into place and coming together. Um, Maybe the universe was keeping you isolated from people so you could understand this lesson. Maybe because you wasn't getting the lesson in the past, but now you're starting to understand and get the grip of the lesson. Yep, and you've got the judgment card again. So yeah, it's a a life lesson that you're currently going through, a karmic cycle that may be coming to an end, and a battle versus the soul versus ego. Let's get some oracle cards to quickly just finish up. Bang on time as well, I think. The first card is the person you're asking about is trustworthy. Um, so yeah, someone. And yeah, so if you've got, well done. And the card says, thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensures ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. So yeah, you may have being a bit. You may have been a bit closed off to certain people, and because of having shit experiences relationship wise or with people in the past. But you're being called to be open because this new relationship Doesn't have to be romantic. It's trustworthy and it's good for you. It's of your highest good, so that's a good sign. The next card is write about your thoughts and feelings. So whatever you're experiencing, write about it. So then you can, within a few weeks, you can look back at it and say, oh, that's where I was, and this is where I am now. Um, okay. The next card is decide to be happy now. So you need to make the decisions on eliminating things that no longer serve your highest good. If things are dragging you down to a low vibration, you need to bring them to an end. And then the next card is your loved ones. You and your loved ones are safe, so there's nothing to worry about. Everything is you're protected, divinely protected. Your angels and guides are around you constantly. um yeah, guarded and protected once again, so yeah, there's nothing to worry about. You're all protected and safe and taken care of. Yeah, so that's your reading, guys. So there's a lot going on in the collective at the moment. Battle versus the ego versus spirit, a karmic cycle coming to an end, and a life lesson that needs to be learned, boy. Good luck. The lunar moon is going to take its toll on you, plus it's the retrograde, so you may have your exes popping back up like mad. So yeah, just to let you guys know anyway. But peace, love, and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon. I'm going to put all my information in the drop down menu for you guys to check out. If any of you guys interested in a personal reading, send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram. Peace, love, and light, tribe.